for this 10th chapter of Satoshi Manor, I just feel like I really need to emphasize the fact that my whole life here in Japan, and always, honestly, but here in Satoshi Manor, my life as I've traveled the world, as I've explored new places and new ways of being, as I've created religious philosophy and written books, all of it has been one big public art exhibition. My life is one big art installation. It's not just my house. It's not just Satoshi Manor that reflects the art that comes from my soul. It's everything. I give it all. It's here. And sometimes I find it so difficult to call myself an artist because I'm so surrounded by creative people and people that do beautiful things. But, even looking at my robot in the backyard, it's all an expression of art. It really never stops with me. The pagoda made of dishes, the dams made of junk, the junk being used in different ways, the fake robot, the photography, everything. It's all an expression of who I am, why I'm here. And when I share it on Instagram or Facebook or other online platforms, I resent a little bit the fact that what I'm sharing is being used to make companies rich, to make Mark Zuckerberg able to buy his wife a, fancy custom Porsche, or Jeff Bezos able to say, I'm going to make democracy die in darkness, or Donald Trump able to say, I'm just going to kill everything. But still, I have to share my life. I have to share it. It's extraordinary. And I get the chance to live these extraordinary experiences, to watch the first snowfall here at Satoshi Manor, to see moments like this where it just doesn't even feel real, to run into a bunch of Waldos on top of Tenguyama, and then to just sit and look and think, wow, I am here. There was one time so long ago when I ate a big bag of magic mushrooms at a Dave Matthews concert at the Gorge in Washington State. And I've never really thought of Dave Matthews as being this sort of spirituality musician. But in that moment with the mushrooms and the sunset and the gorge, he certainly was. And I was just outside of myself, and I started shouting to everyone that would listen in the most ecstatic voice I could, "We're here! We're here! Isn't it amazing? We're here! We are all right here!" And what I meant by that wasn't just that I was here and they were here and everyone that was there was there. What I meant was all of us. We are here. We are here. We are one. We are one people. We are one breath. We are one world. And it's extraordinary. It's sublime. It's beyond comprehension that every one of us is so lost in our own little worlds that we miss these moments. We see the trees, we see the forest, but we don't see the entire world, the other people that are there. These aren't paparazzi. These are people living in the moment, taking pictures. This is me riding a bicycle through Otaru. Look at this amazing moment. And that's one of the beauties of social media. It's one of the beauties of photography and everyone having a camera is that we can share this, but now we're so lost in the massive photos that we miss the people. And I've met so many extraordinary people here. I've made so many friends. I've been so fortunate to meet so many people and to have them share moments of their lives with me, from kids to adults to seniors to people I've randomly met just briefly, that we shared a connection and we had a nice time together. So much fun to be alive. So exciting to be able to share these moments where I see someone's shirt and I say, "Can I take your picture?" Or where I make a new friend and we have a coffee together, or just noticing something and thinking, there's people I'd love to share this with. It's so nice that people share things with me. This writer, Sei Ito, one of the writers who wrote here in Otaru, my first couch surfing guest, Carl. You know what? Carl has had the best time. But the truth is, all of us, we've all survived 100% of the hardest days. And we should trust our resilience. Because the hardest days are the ones that we go, oh, I can't make it. I can't get through this. But you know what? We do get through it. We just have to get through it. One step at a time. And here we are, Satoshi Manor. I can't believe everything that has output from me since I've been here. It blows my mind. The level of creativity that I've engaged in, not just shoes on the wall and metal robots and a garden, but I've become a painter, and it's so hard to say that I've become a painter because I have so many friends who are such amazing, talented painters. Their work blows my mind, and I look at my work and I think, oh, I wish it had the level of detail or the level of color or something. But you know what? My work is my work and their work is their work. And I'm so grateful that I've been able to put together so much work since I've been here, that I've been able to take this creative energy and focus it in so many different directions. Not just the painting, not just the drawing, not just the house, not just the painting of the cabinets and the turning the house into the book. I've written a novel since I've been here. I wrote an entire novel, and whether it's a good novel or a bad novel, I don't know. Maybe the future will know. But I don't know if it's a good novel or a bad novel, but it's there, and it didn't exist before. Just like these paintings didn't exist before. This drawing didn't exist before. This smiley face on the side of this house didn't exist before. And all of this food doesn't exist anymore. I've eaten it. Oh my God. How fortunate am I to live in Japan? How fortunate am I to have these meals placed in front of me by people who lovingly put their energy and their joy into making these meals. This is called ikigai. Ikigai is this sense of you make something to make the world a better place, to do something, and Japan is filled with this sense of ikigai. They don't get tipped extra for making a beautiful meal or for wrapping something extra. This isn't a tipping culture. This is a culture where you do it because it's beautiful and it makes you feel good and it makes the world a little bit better place. This is why things are placed so delicately, so neatly, and why Satoshi Manor is so important. I hope you guys understand this. Thank you. Aloha.